Hey guys, what's going on? REI next door, Byron Scott back with another video. And I just come to y'all trying to let people know how they can start wholesaling real estate. It's pretty simple, it's pretty easy. If you don't know what wholesaling real estate is, wholesaling real estate is basically where you get a property under contract and either you at a certain amount and you sell that contract to someone else for a higher amount, or you assign your right to that contract, your position in that, you sell your position in that contract for a fee, which is called assigning the contract. So there's two ways you can make money. You could double close on the property, which means you buy it and then you sell it. Most time that happens in the same day. Or you can assign the contract. You could put the seller in the contract. You can assign your position within that contract for a fee, right? Which is called an assignment fee. So that's how you make money wholesaling. Now, what you got to do is you got to find discounted properties. You got to find a property at a discount, or just at a price that's lower than what somebody else is willing to pay for it, right? And most of the time, this needs to be somebody who's paying with cash or something that acts as cash, like hard money or something like a line of credit or something like that. So that's kind of how you get started. And there's a lot of different ways to find people that's selling a property at a discounted price. So what we do is talk about different ways on how to find people who selling property at a discounted price. And then you got to find ways to find people who's buying properties. So those are the two things that you got to do. Once you find your way, how you want to find people that's selling property at a little bit of a discount, then you find your ways that you're going to find people who's buying property. Once you can figure out how to marry those two things, that's when you found your system of wholesaling. And then after that, you just want to grow it to where you feel like you want to be according to what you're looking to build, right? Some people just want to wholesale one property a year. Some people want to wholesale one property a month. Some people want to wholesale a few properties a month. Some people want to wholesale a property a day, right? So it just all depends on what you're trying to do with it. But anyway, so I'm going to begin to answer questions and speak to people here in the live chat. And just kind of want to break down some of the beginners questions and break down like some ways you can go about getting started that is good. So let's see what we got here. You wholesale to hedge funds yet? Yes, but not enough. but I'm growing, man. I'm trying to continuously build out all the different buyers and make sure I'm selling properties to all different type of people. So I'm working on stuff, man. So what's up? Have you found buyers that are paying more these days because of low inventory? They still gonna do what makes sense. So buyers do what makes sense. They have to make money. They're not buying to lose money. So they have to buy into a situation where they're gonna make money. So will they buy at a higher cost? Yes, they will, but not to the point where they're not making money. I've seen some people that, the property is worth 200 and they got somebody on the contract for 215. And it's like, can't sell that. But yeah. So what do you think of trying to regulate ban wholesaling with the assignment fee, etc. in certain states? You just double close. You just double close. You bring money to the table. You ain't got money. Find somebody that'll do transactional funding for you. There's plenty of people out there that do it. If you don't know anybody, you can hit me up and I will connect you with a transactional funding person that I use. So, yeah. What market are you in? I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Nashville. I'm in Florida. Right. And I do some deals in North Carolina. So what percentage of ARV repairs are you seeing your buyers pay? I hadn't looked at those percentages, man. It all depends on what buyers are you talking about and what kind of properties you're talking about. I hadn't looked at real percentages, maybe 60%, 70%, some 80%. So it all depends. It all depends on what property it is. It all depends on who's buying, stuff like that. So it's very dependent. So can you back out of a transactional fund and double close with the original seller? Don't understand why you would be backing out of a transactional funding double close. Like you can always back out, but I don't understand why a transactional funding got anything to do with you backing out though. Interest in most of the markets you are in, hedge fund markets. Mm, yes. I mean, you want to be in the same areas as buyers. It's like, why would you try to be in the same areas where the buyers are not? It's like you want to be in the same areas, but that doesn't mean you're going to be able to find stuff that they can buy. So, I know a lot of people in those different areas. You can find all kind of buyers in these areas. My biggest thing is like if you go back and check out my videos, you want three different type of buyers. You want flippers, you want landlords, and you want hedge funds. I'm not going to look in the area where one of those three are not buying. It's like, why would I eliminate one whole category of buyers? It's like that's probably something you wouldn't want to do. You want to be in areas where all buyers are at play. It's like I still have done deals in places like Augusta, Georgia, Athens, Georgia, Statesboro, Georgia. That doesn't mean that, you can't do deals in other places, but the smartest thing to do is be in areas where the most buyers are in. It's like, so, you just got to be willing to be in areas where more buyers are in those areas. Don't go to the areas where there's not as many buyers, so um so how does transactional funding work? Do they charge a fee or percentage of the purchase price? Yes. Some of them charge like 1% of the purchase price or half percent of the purchase price. If the buyers if the buyer can't buy, I oh yeah. Man, I guess you can back out of it. Yeah, you can. You're just gonna be forfeiting that earnest money or whatever. So how many deals have you done this month? One, two, three, four, five. Five? Yeah. So this January is slow, man. But I mean, 5 deals ain't nothing to sneeze at, but at least for me. Um So, have you done any sub two deals yet? No, I haven't done a sub two deal, but I have recently done a short sale deal. I did a short sale deal. It's pretty cool, holding it as a rental. So, and I'm trying to do another short sale deal. So, I'm picking up some rentals, man. I'm picking up some rentals. So I guess I am a buyer. And if you got apartment complexes, I'm interested in buying an apartment complex and probably in the Atlanta area. So you run into apartment complexes, man, bring them to me. I'm trying to buy an apartment complex. If you know of a mobile home park, I'd be interested in that too. Mobile home parks, apartment complex, I'll be interested in that. Um, but no, I haven't done a sub two deal yet. I tried to sub to that one property, but I ended up doing a short sale. I just saw that short sale. I couldn't sub to it because it was just too much. It was too much, and the person was gonna get the house taken away. So I had to do something different, and he owed too much money, and it was just a mess. Um, so do you have a problem with sellers when you send people over to the house to take pictures? No, and what I'm starting to do is get a lot of these sellers to take pictures and send them to me. So and then I can send them over to the buyers, send those pictures to the buyers or whatever, and see if they want it. So do the seller get noisy? Yeah, I've had sellers not let buyers in. I've had buyers call me and be like, "Hey, this seller tripping, ain't let me in." So yeah, I've had some of those situations, but and I've had buyers go behind me and snake me. So I just don't mess with those buyers anymore, and just keep it moving. Um, so do you short sell? How do you short sell a property? So by short sale, I mean like in my situation, this guy owed $116,000 on this property. But the property is probably worth like 125, fixed all the way up. But like he had let the property get so ran down, like people that came in and stole all kind of stuff, stole the AC unit, man, they was stealing everything up in there. So it was not worth at that point $116,000. So what I did was I went through the process of the short sale process. So I got him to contact his bank. We were able to, get an agent to submit a short sale offer, and we offered 45,000, and they accepted it. And I was able to pay $45,000 cash, purchase the property, fix it up. I'm in the process of fixing it up right now, and then I refinance it, get all my money back. So it's kind of like a burr, like short sale burr. But yeah, that's kind of how it happened. So how much for that Xbox? Man, my Xbox. Y'all been on my Xbox, man. But hey, appreciate the love. So 2K on the screen back there. Yep, you already know, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. But yeah, the short sale was big, man. Buying that rental property was big. So I got a triplex and I got a rental property and I have a short sale that I'm doing to get another rental property. So I'm buying rentals, I'm wholesaling, I'm looking for an apartment complex to purchase. So you got, like I said, if you got an apartment complex, come with it. So they hard to find, man. Yeah, hard to find, but you got to put it out there. It's like wholesaling is hard too, but you got to put it out there. And you got to take action. You got to take baby steps. And sometimes things just happen, man. You got to be willing to go out there and just try stuff. Um, so you paying all cash or you using a private lender? On the short sale, I am paying cash money. Yeah, on the short sale, I pay cash money. I'm paying cash money. I'm pulling my money back out. So all of it is straight cash on the short sale, man. And then I'll get that thing rented out and I'll make money. Uh, but hopefully I refinance it. The payment should be around like $500, and then I should be able to rent it out for like. I mean, no. The payment should be around like maybe like four something, 450. It should be pretty low, and then I should be able to rent it out for like 750. Not too bad, to have all my money out of it. So, how do you get your buyers from Proud Screen? I contact a lot of agents. I look the buyers up. Like I Google the buyers. I look them up. I look at the agent that's working on deals. I see their cell phone number right there on Proud Screen. I call them, right? So I'm constantly on the phone with agents and constantly Googling, trying to find buyers. So that's what I do, man. So after making all the money, how do you remain humble enough to stay at your job that doesn't compete financially with your wholesaling checks? I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know no other way but to be me. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be anything else, you know. But like I said, man, I'm a teacher, man, so I'm under contract. Like, and I try my best to be a good person, and do what I say I'm gonna do. So if I signed up for the contract, then I'll try my best to finish the contract. So I'm at least under contract through the end of the school year. So How do you do wholesaling using MLS? You can. You can wholesale on MLS. I just closed a deal not too long ago. It was on the MLS, right? I got the dude to take it off the MLS. So I got the dude take the property off the MLS. He took it off the MLS. We put him under contract, and then we sold it. So it was like, so we knew that we could get somebody to buy at a price, at a little bit higher price than he had it listed. So we got him to take it down. We got him to take it down. We got the person over there to look at it. And they purchased the property a little bit above what he had it listed at. I only made like $5K, but it was still all good. So when you contact the agent, do you say to the agent, "Oh, it wasn't an agent, it was on for sale by owner"? Yeah, it was a FISBO. So those FISBOs on market, man, you can definitely call them and get a deal out of that. So what's your average spread on the deal? 10K. 10K. But I did have a deal where I've made 70. I've made 30 a couple of times. I've made 120, right? So it's throwing stuff off. Have you ever heard of AMHERST? Yes, I've heard of AMHERST. I don't have an AMHERST rep though. So if you know somebody, hit me up, man. I mean, if you know somebody, you can hook me up. I don't have an AMHERST rep, but if you can hook me up with an AMHERST rep, I would appreciate it. So what do you look for on the MLS properties to wholesale? I don't look on the MLS, but if I had to, I look for sale by owners, and I look for a property that needs some work, and then I would call the sellers up and just like, "Hey, what you got going on?" You know. So I got like three. You got three AMHERST reps, man. You ain't gonna give me one. It's like, dude, you know what I'm saying? You gotta help me out. What's up, Cass, man? How you doing? You got three, man. Shoot, I can't get one. It's like somebody emailed me. It was like, "Hey, AMHERST," and I was like, "Okay, I've heard of them, but I don't have an AMHERST rep. I wish y'all would, I don't know." But anyways, man, it's all good though. I'm rocking with who I got, and I'll figure it out. I'll find somebody one day. But yeah, I got you, bro. Hey, I appreciate that, man. For real though, for real. I really appreciate that, man. You don't even know. You got me over here blushing, man. So, do you do JV deals? Most time I don't. It's like I'm good with making the money that I make. I usually just let people make the money that they make, unless it's a situation where we can really help each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never want to step on anybody's shoes. I never want to take money out of anybody's pocket when I really haven't done anything to contribute to a deal. So unless I'm actually bringing value, and you actually bringing value, if both are bringing value, man, I have no problem JVing. But if I'm not bringing you that value, then I ain't even gonna try to take your money, man. Same thing. If you can't bring me value, then ain't no use to me coming to you. So that's how I see it. So, done any deals in Houston? Nope, haven't done no deals in Houston. But I would be interested in Houston, man. It's a big market. It seems like it's nice out there. So, bro, I even tell you how to find these hedge funds. Appreciate it, man. Help me out. Like I said, dude, I'm a beginner, man. Like, I don't know everything. Like, I go out there and I'm just doing stuff. I don't know everything. A lot of stuff I don't know. A lot of stuff I don't do right. I learned a lot from other regular people, man. So, I learned a lot from other people. I definitely don't know what I'm doing. I'm just figuring it out and trying to put stuff together. I haven't been wholesaling for a long time, man. I just started like a year and a half ago. My first ever deal a year and a half ago. So I definitely don't have it all figured out. I'm no guru. I'm no coach. I'm no mentor. People is like, "Hey, can you coach? Can you mentor me?" Dude, I'm no coach. I'm no mentor. I'm no guru. Like, I'm trying to figure it out. So I got like 3 hedge funds I'm working with. Awesome, man. You heard of Sylvain? Yes, I heard of Now I heard of them. Yes, I've heard of them, and I have no connection to them. I wish I did, but I don't. I don't. I wish I did, but I don't. So it's matter of fact, Byron, I can get you my iBuyer. They just don't close quick. I'm fine with not closing quick, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as we closing, like as long as we closing, I don't care about closing quick. I can hold them off. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about closing quick. I just need a closer. So send me your hedge fund criteria and I'll JV with you. And oh, that's what's up, man. Hey, I encourage people to work together, man. Work together, and dominate. But work together, man. I always tell people that if you can help each other out, but it's all about just bringing value to each other, man. You bring value to each other, and that's the secret to success, man. Bring value to people. You bring value to a seller, then you good to go. They're gonna sell their property. You bring value to a buyer, they're gonna be ready to do business with you. So it's all about bringing people value, man. You can bring people value, you'll make money. So yeah. So what's the best way to start wholesaling real estate? I would say the best way to start wholesaling real estate is just TTP and just talking to people, like just going around talking to people, man. Just literally just talk to the people around you. Just look around you, start talking to people, telling people, hey, look, I work with a group of investors looking to purchase property. Period. And then somebody, oh, I got a property I might be interested. Oh, I know somebody got property they may be interested seller. And then bam, there your wheels start spinning, right? What's the address? Can I see it? Go take pictures. Put it on Bigger Pockets. Put it on the real estate group on your Facebook. Bam. Now you got people that may be interested in buying. And then bam, now you got a potential deal. So just TTP and just talking to people is one of the biggest things you can do to help you get a wholesale deal if you're looking to get started. But yeah, man, I've heard of them, but I have not been able to get any reps. So yep. But yeah, man, what else we got in here, man? We got a lot of people in here going back and forth talking, man. Some good conversation. And I like it. So man, can someone tell me how to wholesale the open door? I know some wholesalers are going that way. Do I have to have capital to take the deal down for a few, then sell it open door? I think so. I think you got to purchase the property before you actually sell it back to open door. I'm not quite sure, but I think you do. I think you got to take it down and then sell it open door. You got to get open door in the property and get an offer on it, and then you got to take it down. My thing about stuff like that is like, what if they don't come through? Like, you want to have multiple buyers, kind of at play before you can do something like that. So competing is damn near impossible now. It feels like with all the hedge funds buying the properties. Well, not really, man. You find a lot of there's a lot. There's still plenty of stuff out there that they never touch. It's like, there's plenty of stuff out there that they never touch. Like, I got properties right now that I'm trying to put in the contract. Like, they wouldn't come close to buying that, but you find these other buyers, people with actual money. Oh man, my darn camera died. Peace out, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.